Write a short note on overtime. The provisions relating to overtime are contained in Section 14 of the Minimum Wages Act 1948. This section ensures that an employee is paid extra wages when he works beyond the normal working hours fixed by law. According to Section 14 of the Minimum Wages Act 1948, where an employee whose minimum rate of wages is fixed by the hour, day, or any longer wage period prescribed under the Act works for more than the number of hours constituting a normal working day. He shall be entitled to receive wages at the overtime rate. The employer is required to pay the employee for extra hour or part of an hour worked beyond the normal working hours. The overtime wages shall be paid at the overtime rate fixed under the Minimum Wages Act 1948 or the overtime rate fixed under any other law in force made by the appropriate government. Whichever rate is higher, the purpose of this provision is to prevent exploitation of workers and to ensure fair compensation for additional work performed beyond normal working hours. Further, Section 14 of the Minimum Wages Act 1948 specifically provides that nothing contained in this section shall affect the operation of Section 59 of the Factories Act 1948, wherever the provision is applicable. Under Section 59 of the Factories Act 1948, a worker who works for more than the prescribed hour is generally entitled to wages at twice the ordinary rate of wages for overtime work. Illustration: suppose a worker is required to work for 10 hours in a day instead of the normal working hour. The extra 2 hours will be treated as overtime and the employer must pay overtime wages at the prescribed rate. Conclusion: thus, Section 14 of the Minimum Wages Act 1948 protects employee by ensuring that they receive higher wages for work performed beyond normal working hours and prevent employers from taking unfair advantage of labor.